until like nobody still didn't know. And then that summer I played in Daily News Golden Hoops. I'll never forget. I was hanging out on Rogers and Cortell, just chilling. And Mr. Hayes, may he rest in peace, Phil Hayes Sr., his son coaches at Bedford Academy, Rob Phelps, right now. His father came, picked me up from off the corner. It's like, man, I got a game for you to play in. I was like, what are you talking about? What up, Just? I said, what are you talking? He's like, man, Daily News Golden Hoops. I said, man, my cousin B played in that like a year or two ago. He was like, man, come on, man. He's like, trust me, it's that time. So we drove up to Columbia. I don't know who I was. I know I was playing with the Broncos that day.
Okay.
Didn't know who I was playing with. When I showed up, all I knew it was me, Eddie Coda, Tyrone Mack, somebody else. And we just started going to work on reaming them. And reaming them beat us, a bigger Donald Foyle. That was the coming out party because, shoot, a couple weeks later, I understand that I was playing with Riverside.
So it was you, Ed Coda, and Tyrone Mack?
Add Ty Mack on the same team.
Ty Mack.
He's before his time, man. Crazy. He's way before his time.
Crazy. I remember being in the 9th grade and reading the paper, and you remember those days, all the games were in the paper. You look at the Daily News. They got the high school section.
Everything was in the paper.
Ty Mack. Every time I looked in the paper, Ty Mack had a triple-double.
That man was ahead of his time, man. He scored that ball like none other.
So, would you say that was your coming out party?
That was the coming out party. With the Golden Hoops on that stage right there, nobody know who I was right there. Just that stage alone going into my junior year, the stage was set after that.
Now, what does what does it do now? What does it do for your confidence coming back your junior year and also hearing the whispers about, well, who's going to take over? Who's going to be the focal point? Who's going to be the man? What is
the focal point was crazy because nobody knew, and then somebody just touched on to talk about the 3-on-3 hoop it up. When I was in that year, we played 3-on-3 hoop it up. We played, I think it was 18 and under. Me, Glenn Rayford, my man Hanif Connery, and Mike Waitry. And Coach Gus is the stickler on bounce pass, chest pass. He's like, man, you got to come watch us play in this 3-on-3. He was like, for what? I was like, you got to come watch us play. So we throwing alley-oops, we throwing lobs. And, you know, Rob Phelps, he'll tell you, oh, Ghost, don't play that. He don't allow that. Yo, when them cats came back and saw, they was like, what you doing? He was like, man, none of y'all can jump like that. He was like, we got to take advantage when we can take advantage. He was like, sorry, but hey, I'm gonna let them be relaxed with this one.
So he was on board.
He was on board. We was pressing. We was running. You know, one thing about Coach Gus is his practices is worse than the game, and everything is straight mental. Like when you leave his practice, you prepare for college. And what I used to tell people is, you had summer league coaches used to be sitting in the stands during our practice in the winter, taking notes for the summertime. Wow. That's how much he was attention to detail that he was. Like by the time I got to college was a breeze. After what he taught me, it was a breeze.
When did you well, first talk about what kind of junior year did you have? And when did the recruiting for you start to pick up?
My junior year was great. Finished all city. I was second team all city. You know, that's the year. That was the year.
No, I'm sorry. I wanted you to also name the players.
I was just about to go into the players. That was, let me see. That was the year Philippe was the player of the year. Steph was first team. Kareem was first team. Eric Harris was in the league. You had Ed Coda. Had me. Had Greg Harden from McClancy. Ty Grant at St. John. Mel Thomas at Lincoln. Who else was in there? You had the twins at John Jay.
Ralph and Wesley.
Ralph and Wesley. Yeah, yep. You had Big KJ at Brooklyn Tech. You had Kerry Thompson and them up at Walton. Besides, you had Sham at LaSalle. Man, it was loaded. It was loaded. Like, people just don't understand. Shit was loaded.
Have you ever seen? And not to you know, I don't want to do the whole, you know, this era, that era, but have you ever seen an era that was filled with that much talent? Your throughout your junior and senior year on Voss, have you ever seen an era filled with that much talent in a city?
In a city, nah. And I can tell people no, because shoot, even I was in the city when O.J. Mayo was coming up in Cincinnati, because O.J. played for me. But nah, not every day you get. And I forgot about, and these guys are forgetting about, like Mookie at New Utrecht.
Yes.
Big Kareem Lewis I'm forgetting about.
How about
Sharif at Westinghouse.
How about there was a dude, man, he played for Lafayette. A white dude. His name was Pete Morrow.
Pete Morrow. Pete could play. Shantuan at Lachlan.
Yes.
Him and little Dion. So every day. Trevor Diggs at Bishop Ford, but Trevor's young.
Yes.
Trevor's young. Salute to Trev. That's my man. He out there in China. No, he hit me the other day. He said he good. It was just an era. And the funniest thing about the difference now and different then is the era was we had to conquer our park first before we could go anywhere.
Wow.
If you couldn't conquer your park first, and somebody like me, I grew up in the 50s, but I lived on Rogers, so I had to really conquer two parks in Foster and Nash before I could go anywhere else. And back in that time playing in Foster, that was a hazard.
Yeah.
If you wasn't from there, that was a hazard.
Yeah.
But they knew. They knew. I used to bring the projects out like, the young boy from up the block playing. So it was a hazard if you ain't know the right people. My man Goldie and them in there taking care of everybody.
That's the OG, man.
Mm-hmm.
Goldie, that's the OG.
And Goldie and them they still play Sunday morning. Everybody.
Play.
Yeah, at Nash, they still play. They can have that. I got nothing for them.
So you go out. You have a great junior season. What was that summer like going into your senior season?
Next summer was cool. Played a couple tournaments Riverside. I ain't played too many, and Ty gonna be mad at me because I ain't go out to the West Coast with him.
Right.
And I still hear about that one, But I was just a young knucklehead at that time. I was still running the streets and trying to balance both at the same time.
Now.
But I was just still playing everything with Nike One, no matter what. And my thing was, if I could guard Junie every day, imagine what I could do to these cats next year.
Mm.
That was my thing. But that summer I went to ABCD camp.
And what was that?
I played well. ABCD was ridiculous.
Look
at Ty talk about asshole. I know, son. I know. I regret it all the time, son. I ate it, son. I ate it.
Who was some of the players, if you can remember, that you went up against at ABCD?
ABCD. Okay. You had Paul Pierce was out there. Chauncey Billups was out there. Steph was out there. Shaheem Holloway. Tim Thomas. Wayne Turner. Who else? Vincent, all of them was at Nike camp. Robert Tractor Trailer.
Rest in peace.
That was my man from the D. I used to go over to DMX with them. I got a bunch of Detroit boys. Shantae Rogers. That's my man.
Yo.
Me and Shantae was in the back. Me and Shantae was in the back court together. That's how crazy that was.
Get out of here.
Man tried his best. Jared Ward was out there. Yeah, he tried his best to come to GW with me, man. We wreck shop. Shantae was
He was supposed to go to Xavier?
Nah, he tried to recruit me to GW.
He tried to get you to go to GW?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we'll
hold on. I got you an ABCD story. Shamgard was out there. So you got most of us all in the same dorm, how FDU was set up. The door used to bang at like 6 in the morning, getting Sham up so he can go work out with Kobe.
What?
Yes. So he could teach Kobe to move.
Wow.
So we all used to get up and all be in the gym at that 6 a.m. in the morning. They was coming to get Sham like, Kobe wanted and Sham was going down to teach Kobe that move.
You serious?
Because me and Ty played against Kobe when we was in AAU.
Wow. Salute to the legend, Rob Phelps. That's crazy.
Yeah, Rob the gunslinger, boy. I told him I could never catch him in points.
Rob, Yo, so he was waking up Sham at 6.
6 a.m. We didn't eat breakfast till 7:30. And then we had class. Remember back at that time, ABCD, you had to go to class first before you could start playing.
Yes.
6 a.m. in the gym, teaching Kobe how to dribble.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace to the GOAT, Kobe Bryant, man.
The GOAT teaching it.
How long would he be out there teaching them?
We was there all week. We was there. The ABCD was 5 days.
No, I know that. So he would teach them for an hour.
They used to be just sitting there dribbling for an hour straight. Sham just doing different moves.
And Kobe there soaking everything
soaking it up and trying the same thing.
Wow.
So when I started seeing him do things as he got older, I was like, yep, that's all Sham right there.
Wow.
Sham was a legend before he was a legend.